Hi Capricorns, this is Genevieve with Belladonna and Moonbeams. How are y'all doing? I'm doing pretty well. Today I went to the Oklahoma City Art Museum and it was awesome. They have a really great exhibit. It's like these mechanical moving things. It's really cool. There was some young people there, which I like young people. And one of the young people was wearing this costumey kind of dress and I liked it a lot and I complimented it. And she said that, thank you, that she had wanted to wear it, but she had almost chickened out because she was afraid someone would bully her. Well, first of all, that really bothers me that she even said the word bullied, because that means that she may have been bullied in her life, and that makes me sad. Second of all, that means she was going to dim her own light, her own uniqueness out of fear of others, and that really sucks. So I told her not to let people do that to her, and YOLO, which is you only live once. I love that. YOLO. Well, okay, maybe not so good that way. And then she complimented me on my hair, which of course it is pretty awesome. And then she said that she wished that she had a grandma like me, you know, ones that would tell her YOLO. And that makes me sad too, because the people in our lives, our family and our friends, should love us unconditionally. No judgment, no recriminations, unconditionally. And if our family isn't, there's a problem. And for her to wish for a different grandma tells me her grandma's not doing that. And that makes me really sad. So if you're someone's grandma or someone's mom or someone's dad or grandpa, love your family unconditionally. Because that's all, true love is unconditional. That doesn't mean I like everything about my family sometimes, but I love them. Okay? I love them. And you should too. Okay, so Capricorns, the first card you get is the Lovers, which is a really great card. And you're actually one of the very best readings I've had all night. I'm so glad. And the Lovers, I think that this might literally mean that you're going to meet someone you love. But then, of course, every Capricorn cannot be meeting someone and falling in love this week. So it could just mean falling in love with yourself or falling in love more with your partner. And honestly, with what else I'm seeing, I think that it's either falling in love more with your partner or it's finding a new lover or person to love. Because the card next to it is the Ace of Cups, which is about new love. And one of the things I like about this card is there's 5 streams coming out. It's 5 streams of water. So water means purity, but also when there's 5, it's spirit, earth, air, fire, water, kind of like the pentagram. So when you're thinking about that, this love is going to be really good. It's going to be pure and innocent. And if you're in a relationship, it has the potential for being that. So you need to evaluate what it is that, how you get there. But next to that, you get the Four of Cups. Now, this card is about not being spoiled. So if you're meeting this new person or your relationship is deepening, you need to stop being spoiled. Because, see, he's got these 3 full cups and he's got another cup there and he's going, nope, I don't want any more pizza. I've had pizza for the last 3 nights and it's not any good. Can you imagine what the Israelites would have said back in the day when God was giving them manna for 40 years while they wandered in the desert? What God would have been like if they had said, I cannot stand to eat manna one more day. He'd have been like, what? Are you kidding me? I've been feeding you and you're ungrateful little brats. And that's kind of what this card is saying. If you want this great, great relationship, you're going to have to get over that spoiled. Also, you're going to have to leave something behind. See, you're moving away from these rough waters into the smooth water. But you're having to leave something behind in the meantime. That might mean being spoiled. That might mean being selfish. Leaving those things behind is what you need to do. That might be pushing down your ego and just realizing that love is love. Accept the person the way they are. I don't know for you. It also says that this person has the world at their feet, or actually in their hand, and he's looking out at sea and he's getting his ships to come in, but it could mean some literal travel. I think that you're going to be having some travel this week. It may not be a long travel, but I do definitely think there's going to be some travel in this week for you. And you just need to keep in mind, though, that whatever's coming to you this week has the ability to give you everything you want on an emotional level, even the changes. This card says that you've been working really hard and you're starting to see the fruits of your labor. And when you look at it with travel and getting your ships to come in and leaving things behind, you're like, what the heck? But I think as you're getting things to come in and you're getting the fruits of your labor, there's some stuff you got to leave behind too. And it doesn't have to be the same things. These are just all coming together for this really good place in your life. But these are things you have to do to move on. Not be spoiled. Not look back at the things you're leaving behind. Accept and embrace the newness. Whether it's a newness of the relationship you already have or the newness of a new relationship. Whichever it is. And accept what the universe is sending you. Now I'm going to pull a card from the Earth Magic Oracle deck. And this is Summer Solstice Radiance. This is such a time of radiance and spiritual growth. We're going through such a time. And I think that you need to allow your light to shine and accept who you are. And you also get the autumnal equinox, which is release. So on one hand, you're supposed to be radiating who you are, but you also have to release a lot of your baggage. The stuff that's holding you back, let it go. Namaste, y'all. If you want to do a private reading, send me a text to 405-512-9400. On Thursday, April 22nd, I'm going to be doing a Facebook Live. I promise to be on there for at least 15 minutes, but if I'm all by myself, I'm not going to stay on there forever. It's going to be at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. I'm going to be doing free Akashic Records readings between May 3rd and June 2nd, 2021, completely free. But you have to text me at 405-512-9400 to get one scheduled. And of course, subscribe to this channel. So I keep doing it.